been vacant for years before her. No one had a key but him. They both went down together that afternoon, and what they found made them leave immediately. In the corner of the basement was a small wooden chair facing the light bulb, and on the floor next to it, carved into the concrete, were the words, "I can't see in the dark." Heather moved out the same day and later learned that, decades earlier, the house belonged to a man who'd been locked in that basement by his abusive brother until he died of starvation. No one ever figured out how the light kept turning on by itself, but to this day, neighbors still say that when the power flickers at night, that basement glows first. The second story takes us to Arizona, to a college student named Brooke who had her first apartment off campus. She loved living alone until the night she realized she wasn't. The story is known online as the ceiling crawler. Brooke had been hearing noises for weeks, faint shuffles above her ceiling, like squirrels or pigeons. Maintenance told her there was no attic space, just insulation. One night during finals week, she stayed up late writing a paper, headphones in. Around 3 a.m., she felt dust sprinkle down onto her desk. When she looked up, a crack had appeared in the ceiling, tiny but fresh. She sighed, grabbed her phone, and started recording for the landlord. That's when she heard it, a deep, slow creak, directly above her, followed by something dragging. She stood frozen, phone still recording. Then a piece of the ceiling shifted. Not fell, moved like someone was pushing it aside from the other side. She dropped the phone, heart racing, and sprinted out of the room. As she reached the door, she heard it. The unmistakable sound of a man's voice exhaling hard through his nose. The police arrived 20 minutes later. They checked every inch of the small apartment and found nothing, until one officer noticed a loose ceiling panel in the hallway. When they lifted it, a wave of stench hit them. Wedged between beams and insulation was a man, filthy, emaciated and holding a small pocket knife. He'd been living above her ceiling for weeks, surviving off food she'd stored in the kitchen. When they dragged him out, he just kept whispering, "She sleeps so still." The footage from her phone, still recording on the desk, captured something horrifying. The moment the ceiling tile shifted, a pale hand appeared, reaching down toward her before she ran. Brooke dropped out of school and moved back home. She never told anyone where exactly that apartment was, but police reports confirmed that a homeless man had broken into multiple attic spaces across the complex that same year. And the third story tonight is one that still gives me chills every time I tell it. The Watcher in the Window. This one comes from a retired park ranger named Samuel,